So I'm going to look at a simple interest example now using the finance solver command of our CAS. As we read the question, just going to highlight some important components here. Norman borrowed $3,500 for 8 months at 11.75% per annum. We have to calculate the total amount he must repay at the end. So remembering that the total amount is what he started plus the interest. And the interest component we work out using our simple interest formula, PRT over 100. I'm just going to have a quick look here at what variables we've actually been given. Borrowed $3,500, that's our principal. 8 months is actually 8/12 of a year. It's 8 of the 12 months. And 11.75 is 7.5% per annum. So I'm going to use the finance solver. So on your CAS, you can see over here, there's this button that we scroll over called financial. It's got these little financial symbols. And in here, there's a lot of financial formulas that will make the next chapter that we're doing fairly simple. We're going to do simple interest first. So I'm just going to click on that one. We're left here with some boxes that we can fill in. As I click help here, and as I scroll through these different components, you can see that it changes and will tell you basically, remind you what needs to go in there. So we can have a look at what we need to put in. The present value is what we're starting with, that's P. It's 3,500. The interest rate as a percent and the annual rate, so this is here 11.75, so it's 11.75. Number of days, this particular finance solver operates on days. At the moment we've got 8/12 of a year, but if we know the fraction of a year, we can times that by 365 days, and it'll do that calculation in there for us. Anything with the dark box around it is something that you can click on and it will calculate for you. The first one is the simple interest amount, that's going to be I, and this one here will be the principal plus interest, which is the A that we're interested in. So the simple interest is $274.17, and the final amount will be our principal plus our interest. So on your paper, if you're going to complete this question using your CAS, we just go here on CAS, identify your components, write them down by hand, tell me you're going to use your CAS calculator, and then we can write here that the interest is $274.17. Therefore, the amount A is, and that's already written here for us, $3,774.17. So that's using finance solver for simple interest.